Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Government extends Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana for another 5 years, providing free food grains to poor people every month. Centre gives nod to central sector scheme for providing drones to women's self-help groups. Stage all set for assembly elections in Telangana tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to workers evacuated from collapsed tunnel in Uttarakhand, says rescue mission created amazing example of teamwork. President Droupadi Murmu to inaugurate National Conference on Integration of Yoga in School Education System in Maharashtra this afternoon. And the United States issues record-breaking 140,000 visas to Indian students. The government has extended the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana PMGKAY for another 5 years from the 1st of January 2024. Under the scheme, 5 kg of free food grains have been provided per month to over 81 crore poor in the country. Briefing media in New Delhi, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur made the announcement about the Union Cabinet's decision in this regard.
प्रधानमंत्री गरीब कल्याण अन्न योजना लाई गई थी। अब निर्णय किया गया है कि इस योजना को 1 जनवरी 2024 से अगले 5 वर्षों के लिए बढ़ा दिया जाएगा। देश में जितने चिन्हित परिवार हैं, उन परिवार के सदस्यों को प्रति माह 5 किलो खाद्यान्न मिलेगा। ये 81 करोड़ भारतीयों को इससे लाभ मिलता है। इसी तरह से अंत्योदय के परिवारों को 35 किलो प्रति माह खाद्यान्न मुफ्त में मिलता रहेगा और ये लगभग इससे 81 करोड़ लाभार्थी होंगे। कुल मिलाकर अगले 5 वर्षों में 11,80,000 करोड़ रुपए का खर्च भारत सरकार करेगी।
The Union Cabinet also approved a central sector scheme for providing drones to the women's self-help groups SAGs. The minister informed that under the scheme, drones will be provided to 15,000 selected women's SAGs during 2023-24 to 2025-26 for providing rental services to farmers for agricultural uses. The scheme has been approved with an outlay of 1,261 crore rupees.
ड्रोन सर्विसेज उपलब्ध कराने पर सालाना लगभग 9,60,000 रुपए की आमदन होगी। अब महिला ड्रोन पायलट को प्रति माह 15,000 रुपए का मानदेय दिया जाएगा। ड्रोन पायलट के सपोर्ट के लिए एक को पायलट या असिस्टेंट के रूप में कार्य करेगा, जिसे प्रति माह लगभग 10,000 रुपया उपलब्ध कराया जाएगा, मानदेय दिया जाएगा। स्वयं सहायता समूह के अन्य सदस्य या समूह के परिवार के सदस्यों को ड्रोन के मेंटेनेंस और रिपेयर के लिए ट्रेनिंग दी जाएगी, जिन्हें लगभग 5,000 रुपए प्रति माह का पैसे मिलेंगे उनको।
Mr. Thakur added that the Union Cabinet also cleared the term of reference for the 16th Finance Commission. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded the rescue operations to evacuate all 41 workers who were trapped inside the collapsed Silkiara tunnel in Uttarakhand from the past 17 days. The nation heaved a sigh of relief yesterday after over 400-hour-long multi-agency rescue operation in the state ended in success with the safe evacuation of all trapped workers. As a part of the under-construction tunnel from Silkiara to Barkot collapsed on the 12th of this month due to a landslide, following which the labourers were trapped inside. Soon after workers were evacuated, the Prime Minister spoke to the rescued workers over the phone and inquired about the well-being. While interacting with the Prime Minister Modi, the workers said they kept their spirits up while trapped inside by taking morning walks and practicing yoga.
सबसे पहले तो मैं सभी के और आपके सभी साथियों को बधाई देता हूं। एक इतने संकट के बाद भी निकल पाए और मेरे लिए तो बहुत ही खुशी की बात है। मैं शब्दों में वर्णन भी नहीं कर सकता हूं, वरना कुछ भी बुरा हो जाता तो शायद मन को इतनी कैसे संभाल पाते कहना कठिन था। ये केदारनाथ बाबा की, बद्रीनाथ भगवान की कृपा रही कि हम सब कुशल आप लोग आए हैं।
The workers hailed Prime Minister Modi, Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami and rescue teams for the efforts.
सर जय हिंद, राम राम, नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार नमस्कार गबर सिंह, जय हिंद। मैं तुम्हें तो विशेष रूप से बधाई देता हूं, क्योंकि मुझे डेली रिपोर्ट हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी बताते थे कि आप दोनों ने जो लीडरशिप दी और जो टीम स्पिरिट दिखाया, मुझे तो लगता है शायद कभी किसी यूनिवर्सिटी को एक केस स्टडी तैयार करना पड़ेगा कि गब्बर सिंह नेगी गांव का व्यक्ति, उसमें वो कौन सी लीडरशिप क्वालिटी है कि इसे संकट के समय में भी अपनी पूरी टीम को संभाला, और आप तो लोकल होने के कारण आप बहुत आसानी से चीजें समझा भी पा रहे थे। तो मैं आपकी तरफ से सुनना चाहूंगा गब्बर।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, थैंक यू सर आप लोगों का। आप लोगों ने हमारा हौसला बढ़ाया सर। हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री पुष्कर सिंह धामी साहब हमसे बात करते थे सर, वो हमसे हमारे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में बराबर बने रहते थे सर। कंपनी की तरफ से भी सर कोई कमी नहीं हुई सर हमारे। आप जैसे हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री है सर, आप जो है जब बाहर से हमारे देश के कंट्री अदर कंट्री से आप लोग इंसान को बचा के ला सकते सर, तो हम तो सर अपने घर में थे।
Mr. Modi asserted that everyone involved in the mission has created an amazing example of humanity and teamwork. He said the multi-agency rescue exercise has made everyone emotional and praised the workers for their courage and patience. The Prime Minister also lauded the spirit of all the people associated with this rescue operation. He also congratulated the workers and the agencies for their tireless work and said that it will inspire everyone.
बहुत बड़ी हिम्मत दिखाई और एक दूसरे का हौसला बनाए रखा, ये सबसे बड़ी बात है, क्योंकि ऐसे समय आपने सारा धैर्य रखा। मैं लगातार जानकारियां लेते रहता था, मुख्यमंत्री जी से भी लगातार संपर्क में रहता था, मेरे पीएमओ के अफसर वहां आकर के बैठे थे, तो जानकारियां रहती थी, लेकिन चिंता तो कम होती नहीं है। जानकारियों से तो समाधान तो होता नहीं है, लेकिन मैं सचमुच में आपके माध्यम से वहां जितने भी हमारे श्रमिक साथी निकल करके आए हैं, सबको और उनके परिवार का पुण्य भी काम आया है, ताकि इस संकट की घड़ी से बाहर निकल करके आए हैं।
Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami today met rescued workers at Chinya Lisor Community Health Centre in the state, where they are undergoing medical examination after being safely evacuated. The Chief Minister inquired about their health and also distributed the financial assistance of 1 lakh rupees to each of the 41 workers. He also spoke to the family members waiting outside the hospital. Speaking to reporters after meeting the workers, the Chief Minister said that the Prime Minister was daily monitoring the entire rescue operation and his support in providing all help that was needed in the mission terms of the big machines gave him great strength. Meanwhile, Indian Air Force's Chinook helicopter has airlifted all rescued workers to AIIMS in Rishikesh for further medical checkup. In Telangana, all necessary preparations have been made to ensure free and fair polling in the state's assembly elections tomorrow. Poll parties will leave from this evening. Voting will be held for 119 assembly seats from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Over 3 crore 26 lakh electors will be exercising their franchise at 35,655 polling stations across the state. Out of this, over 12,000 polling stations have been identified as sensitive. The Election Commission has made elaborate security arrangements across the state to ensure fair and free polling. Vigil has been stepped up at all checkposts on state borders with neighbouring states including Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. A total of 375 companies of Central Armed Forces, 50 companies of Telangana Special Police, 45,000 state police and 23,500 home guards from neighbouring states have been deployed for security arrangement to ensure peaceful polling. Meanwhile, over 208,000 personnel have been pressed into poll duties. Telangana Chief Electoral Officer Vikas Raj informed that Section 144 has been imposed in the state, wherein the gathering of 4 or more people is prohibited. He appealed to voters for ethical voting and to stay away from any kind of inducements.
It's a gigantic exercise. As you know, 3.26 crore voters are going to exercise their vote. We are going to make almost 36,000 polling stations. More than 3 lakh staff will be engaged in this entire process. Every polling booth will have an EVM. Almost 65,000 state police plus about 375 companies of central forces will be there.
A total of 2,290 candidates are in the fray. The state is set for a 3-cornered contest in the assembly polls between ruling Bharat Rashtriya Samiti BRS, Congress and the BJP. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, 3 BJP Lok Sabha members and 3 Congress Lok Sabha members among the prominent candidates contesting this time. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Pradesh Congress President Revant Reddy and BJP senior leader E. Rajender are contesting from the 2 constituencies each. We have more from a correspondent.
Telangana is going for polls for its third assembly after its formation in 2014. During last election, the ruling BRS, which was then Telangana Rashtra Samiti, bagged a whooping 88 seats with over 47% of vote share, and Congress won 19 seats, whereas BJP could get only one seat in 2018. However, BJP won Dubbaka and Huzurabad in by-elections and BRS won Munugod. The BRS is now trying to retain the power for the third consecutive term, while Congress aspiring to take reins of governance into its hand, and BJP desired to consolidate power in southern part of India by winning Telangana, making the current polls inevitably a triangular fight at most constituencies. Lakshmi, Akashvani News, Hyderabad.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. President Droupadi Murmu will be on a 4-day visit to Maharashtra from today. The President will inaugurate a national conference on integration of yoga in school education system, manifesting the thought organized by Kaivalya Dham as part of his centenary year celebrations at Lonavala near Pune. She will also attend the presidential dinner at the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla this evening. Tomorrow, the President will review the passing out parade of the 145th course of National Defence Academy at Khadakwasla. The US Embassy and its consulates in India issued a record-breaking 140,000 student visas between October 2022 and September this year. The US State Department in a statement announced that it issued more than 1 crore non-immigrant visas globally during this period. Additionally, the US Embassy issued nearly 80 lakh visitor visas for business and tourism purpose, which is the highest since 2015. The US Embassy and consulates issued more than 6 lakh student visas, highest since 2017. Last month, the US mission to India surpassed its target to process 1 million non-immigrant visas in 2023. Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is going on in different parts of the country. Under the Yatra, the Information, Education and Communication IEC vans with the aim to disseminate information and create awareness regarding the central government's flagship welfare programs and policies are reaching every corner of the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Yatra on the 15th of this month. In Ladakh, Yatra, which started on the 15th of this month in Kargil, has covered mostly the far-flung areas of Janskar subdivision and Dras subdivision, educating people about flagship schemes of the government. Villagers were shown the recorded message of the Prime Minister regarding the Yatra. During the event, the villagers were informed about beneficiary-oriented schemes meant to improve the quality of their lives, mainly focusing on central welfare schemes like Jal Jeevan Mission initiatives and PM Kisan Yojana. Beneficiary Lobzang Dolma, while talking about the initiative, said that the Yatra is a great platform for the people to know about various schemes of the government.
यहाँ उठती पीपीटी में विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा के नेतृत्व में यहाँ पे एक प्रोग्राम मनाया जा रहा है। तो इस प्रोग्राम के थ्रू लोगों को जितने भी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम्स है उनके बारे में एक्नॉलेज किया कि हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का एक सपना है कि 2027 तक भारत को एक डेवलपिंग कंट्री से एक डेवलप्ड कंट्री बनाना है। तो उसी के अंतर्गत तो यहाँ पे जितने डिपार्टमेंट के ऑफिसर्स है, उनके ऑफिशियल्स है, अंडर जो स्कीम्स है उनके बारे में बताया। उसका फायदा लेने के लिए टाइम टू टाइम ये सब अवेयरनेस उन्होंने प्रोवाइड किया।
भारत का अनमोल यही समय है।
The key domestic stock indices today climbed nearly to 1% in the afternoon trade amid positive cues from the global share markets. The Sensex was trading above the 66,700 mark, while the Nifty was trading above 20,000 level. The Sensex rose 525 points or 0.80% to trade at 66,701. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Government extends Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana for another 5 years, providing free food grains to poor people every month. Centre gives nod to central sector scheme for providing drones to women's self-help groups. Stage all set for assembly elections in Telangana tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to workers evacuated from collapsed tunnel in Uttarakhand, says rescue mission created amazing example of teamwork. President Droupadi Murmu to inaugurate National Conference on Integration of Yoga in School Education System in Maharashtra this afternoon. The United States issues a record-breaking 140,000 visas to Indian students. And with that, we end the midday news.
नमस्कार, दोपहर समाचार में आपका स्वागत